All right, look, I hate to be the guy to tell you this, but if you hold Bitcoin, well, it doesn't really look too promising right now. Alex here, quick update, quick announcement. Guys, I have a new community number, so I got a second phone. You could directly text me. I'm answering all questions. My new phone number is 954-758-5473. Again, that's 954-758-5473. I'm answering all comments. Go ahead and text me now. Let's have a conversation. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video, and today I'm going to be updating you guys on the market. If you're holding Bitcoin, well, it doesn't look too good, at least in the short term. We all know fundamentally Bitcoin in the long run is going to do extremely well. But if you're not tracking your investments on a day-to-day basis, well, I don't know what you're doing. If you have money in this market, you should be acting like a professional and treating your investments as so. So I update you guys with these market videos. If you appreciate that, do us both a favor, hit that like button as well as the push notification bell. If you're looking for content that gives you the truth, I don't sugarcoat anything and I try to keep it as down to earth as possible. If you want more of these short type of videos, hit the like button as well and share this with as many friends as you possibly can, and I'll continue to make them. Let's jump into the video. So as you can see right here, I am not playing with you. This is not clickbait at all. The total market capitalization has been moving in this rising wedge. As you can see, the rising wedge is a bearish pattern. It should, according to technical analysis, break to the downside. Now, that doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad thing. That just means short term, we should have the correction that we've all been looking for. If you've been following my channel for any period of time, you know that I want the price of these cryptocurrencies to go down. And the reason being, obviously, to scoop some more up, but better, we've been going up so fast, right? If you look at the BLX, which is basically all of Bitcoin since its inception, we've been pretty much going faster than any cycle. Now, the law of diminishing returns basically says we should be going slower, but we haven't. We've been pretty much going straight up. Now, I know that sounds good for your portfolio. You're making money. It probably feels great. But in the long run, understand that the higher and faster we go up, the farther we're going to fall down, right? The more dramatic the correction is going to be. Short term, again, I really do think it's going to just be a small correction and then we'll make our way up to $70,000. But in the long run, I do think we're going to break this logarithmic regression brand and continue to increase in price. I don't think we're going to be holding the data science models and the big prediction models that people typically look at. And the reason being, back in 2017, a lot of people didn't really understand data science models, logarithmic regression, et cetera, et cetera. Now we have so much more infrastructure, so many more educators, so many more smart brains in this space. There's a lot of more people that know about it. So if they know about the chart, it becomes less and less relevant. Human psychology, right? Human psychology. So if we look at Bitcoin's price, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. If you hold Bitcoin and you're not watching this right now, I don't know what you're doing, to be honest with you. As you can see, we broke down on this rising wedge. And as you can see, rising wedge is historically bearish. Now, I tried to look for more ways to draw this and confirm my cognitive biases, but I couldn't find any. This is just clear as broad daylight. Bitcoin in the short term, at least in the next 30 days, most likely will break to the downside. If I were to be realistic, I genuinely think we're going to come over and consolidate around this level when it comes to the fib retracement, which is about $50,000, which makes sense. That's a psychological number. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to like about $52,000 and reverses back to the top. Now, if you have any money on the sidelines, this is the perfect opportunity to go on Coinbase or whatever exchange that you get your cryptocurrency from and put some limit orders in at these price ranges. And if they, fall overnight, which happens 95% of the time, you'll be able to buy it automatically. If the exchange goes down, you'll be able to buy it automatically. Pretty much it sets you up for success. If you want me to make a video on exactly how to put limit orders in, stop limits, et cetera, go ahead, leave a comment below. I'll make a video about it. But basically, the whole point here is a dollar cost average strategy. You want to scoop up as much cheap Bitcoin as you possibly can. So at the end of the bull run, it makes life easier. Dollar cost average makes volatility a lot more simple. So like these big, emotional price fluctuations shouldn't affect you if you're using the correct dollar cost average strategy. Now, if we look at Ethereum, it's telling a little bit of a different story. I kind of see two asymmetrical triangles, which is bullish, right? This should break to the upside. Now, the whole entire thing, I'm predicting, and a lot of other people have been confirming this, pretty much the whole entire market when it comes to Bitcoin, there's a little bit of liquidity being exited, bringing the price of Bitcoin down, but it might make room for altcoins, top 100 altcoins to shine. And this is the story. At least this is my prediction in the next month or so. We're going to definitely see some type of massive altcoin cycle. And I'll make a specific video about it so you guys can look at it for yourself. But essentially, that's the story, right? And if we look at ADA, it's confirming the story. This looks bullish, right? It looks bullish because of the Coinbase listing. Now, you can't use technical analysis too much, but it just looks bullish. If you look at DOT, this looks bullish, right? These are top 100 altcoins. They get the most of the liquidity You know, when Bitcoin loses money, whatever the case is, most people jump into these type of coins. Also, if you look at Bitcoin's dominance, we kind of just been playing around this trend line that's been created for the past year or 2 years or 3 years or so. Long-term trend line that we've been consolidating around. I would not be surprised if we break through it. If we break through it, what I just said will be confirmed. We're going to have an altcoin season. If Bitcoin dominance drops, again, we're going to have an altcoin season. Now, we've been seeing a lot of major institutions like Grayscale and other institutions basically adding big altcoins that they believe in to their trading options. So again, this is confirming pretty much what I'm saying here. ETH dominance has been, basically rising since August of 2019. So I genuinely expect, and as you can see here, this red line, this is the point of most trading volume, at least in this, time frame. I generally expect it's going to break above that. When it breaks above that, we're going to see a little jump. Let's do some quick fib retracement. We're going to see a little jump. Realistically, I would say, let me see, maybe a 13% jump on Ethereum. So again, it might be a good time to get rid of some of your Bitcoin, start popping into some top 100 altcoins. That's definitely what I'm going to be doing. If we look at BNB, this doesn't look too good at all, to be completely honest with you. This is Bitcoin or BNB dominance, not Bitcoin. This is BNB, Binance Chain dominance. Now, it looks like it's kind of breaking out. I want to see a bigger confirmation than that. I mean, I could draw this like this if I wanted to. I typically like to draw it to the candlesticks, not the wicks. This just looks very artificial. It looks kind of fake. And BNB, again, I've been telling a lot of people in a lot of my videos, guys, just be careful with that. Now, if we look at dot dominance, this looks very bullish. This is a falling wedge, which is the opposite of a rising wedge. So this is bullish, okay? This is bullish. Dot dominance looks great. I've been talking about dot for a long time. We're up about, what, I don't know, like 5% since I've been talking about it. So this is a good investment still to this day. I really do believe Polkadot is a great investment for the long run. 88, similar situation. Now, I will say, though, in the short term, 88 might have some corrections. Right now, it looks like it's not. Right now, it's looking like it's about to go to the moon. But I will say, and this is the dominance chart, by the way, I don't want to get you guys confused. Being on Coinbase, we're going to have a little bit of choppiness, a little bit of weirdness. I wouldn't jump in right now, but wait for that to settle a little bit. Exactly what I said, guys. The super cycle is about to happen. This is the top 100 altcoins versus BTC. And as you can see, there was an attempt to break through right here, a massive attempt to break through. And if we look even at the total market cap, excluding BTC, total 2, you can see on a shorter time frame, if I bring this down to the 4-hour, and you can see it clearly if I can get this chart normal, yeah, you can see the same thing kind of happen. This is just signs. Now, this is supposed to break to the downside according to TA, but it's just breaking through, right? So I don't know. I expect TA is not everything, that we're going to see some type of break to the upside when it comes to altcoins for sure. Remember, this is total market cap excluding BTC. So I'm talking about specifically the top 100 altcoins. I genuinely think a top 100 altcoins is looking bullish right now. This is an ascending triangle. This is bullish. We should definitely break to the upside. So again, guys, top 100 altcoins, pick and choose your favorite, use some fundamental analysis, find the coins that you like, the ones that you're going to hold for the long term. And maybe it might be a good time to cycle trade some BTC that you've earned or gained or whatever, or bought, whatever the case is, into some top 100 altcoins. That would not be a bad idea at all. Now, just from the news side, I'm not going to waste your time. We'll just end it here. But basically what I've been seeing is that we're getting a lot of regulations coming into play with central-backed digital currencies. Regulation, which is a good thing. Remember, that's a good thing for cryptocurrency because the further they move, the more answers we get, basically. 2 more things, actually. Kyber Network is doing a lot of upgrades to the protocol. Maybe they're like in a get with it or get left behind situation like we talk about in my videos. But essentially, they're doing more burn mechanisms, allocating more rewards to different people, reserve rebates. So go ahead and do your research and look into it. If you're holding some Kyber Network, we called Kyber Network a very, very long time ago, about a year and a half ago, up a lot on it. Might be time to take profit, might be time to buy more. It's up to you, but definitely do your research. I'm just updating you guys with that. Also, one more thing, if you want to jump into some more learning, 0x is another coin I've been talking about for a very long period of time. We got in pretty much earlier than Kyber Network, I would say, like almost 2 years ago, we got into 0x. So we're up like crazy. They actually have a YouTube stream. You can go on their YouTube and look it up for yourself. You can look into it. I plan on watching it today. I haven't watched it myself, but remember, these guys upgrade fast. They jumped into the Binance chain. I'm pretty sure they're getting into Polkadot very soon. And, they're moving. And this is one of those protocols that if you study this one, it'll kind of make and give you answers for other DeFi protocols and what they should be doing. And a lot of big time people are affiliated with 0x. So definitely look into 0x, whatever you want to call it. But that's it for this video. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this, guys. Catch you in the next one.